And just like that, boom, we have the big reveal. Halloween Horror Nights is up on the truss now. Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Dueling Park News. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Chase and we are here to check up on all things Halloween Horror Nights. Now that the marquee is up, we can officially say that we are 1 month, basically 1 month out from the first ever technical, if you want to get real technical with it, the guests seeing any of the Halloween Horror Nights event in its full form, because that is when team member previews start and they will get to see all the houses and scare zones at their fullest. So yeah, we are getting real close. Well, let's start over here in Hollywood where we have a bunch more props located. We recently saw those in the last video, how we, kind of like a carnival setup. It's the Sideshow of Decay over here. We did take a look at all the stages, but now there's even more props to look at. So over here, I do like how our clown that's pointing is kind of the marquee attraction for the scare zone. Nothing really has changed over here. We'll go back over here and take a look. We do have some goodies inside the mouth of the clown now, but it's kind of blocked off with some wire mesh. But the real stuff is over here to the right. We've got even more props at these stages. We'll check it out. We've got more props on this first stage when coming into Hollywood. We've got some crazy looking stuff right here. I'm not sure what this is. This looks like what you would sit in on a Ferris wheel, but just flipped upside down. Oh, look at this. The flesh-eating plant. That looks cool. And I believe I saw a praying mantis over here. Yes. The gigantic mantis? Believe what it says? Super cool, super scary. And look, we got one of those carnival games where you hit it with the giant sledgehammer and the bell gets rung. That's right here too. And over here, we finally got the Step on It Big Boy signage up, as well as the Magic Makers signage. Now, originally we saw the Beast and Absurd nonsense, but now we've got all these cool little props that can kind of give us a glimpse at what might be coming over here. So we might have a Magic Maker scare actor standing on this, doing some smoke and some light changing. And what's over here? 35, because it's the 35th anniversary of Halloween Horror Nights. Do not open live specimen. I wonder if we're going to have any jackrabbits in here. That would be pretty cool if we had like a little speaker in here that would just like growl at us every now and then. Kind of reminds me of like the King Kong cue. Yeah, we got some stuff right here. But more importantly, we have the jackrabbit. And then of course, right beside it, we have a truss that we saw originally, but now it's got props over here. Got some painted barrels, because spooky. And what's this over here? Oh, pickles. That'd be fun. Let me get a pickle. I love pickles. Then we got some carnival debris, stuff like that. Now here's a big topic of interest right now, and I will get to Fortnite soon, I promise. Let's just run through the scare zone, and we'll come back and check out the merch for it. Look, it's a J for Jack. And also all these weird baby doll heads going all the way across. Oh, look, a swan boat. What's even creepier is the guy on top. He's blocking the popcorn, though. I kind of want some popcorn. Look at his eyes. He's watching us. That would be cool if it, moved, if we walked around. Cool or creepy? Then over here in front of the dark room, we've got another little prop set up. I'm sure we'll have some scary clowns hiding behind this area, or some sideshow people. But, I kind of wish this was standing up so I can get my photo with it. And then the last stage over here is the undoubtedly dead or dying. What is it? I don't know. I guess some type of fish man. Oh my gosh, fish man. That reminds me of a Family Guy clip. But yeah, this one still looks good. I like that the tail sticking out of this. This one might be my favorite stage so far, solely for the Ferris wheel and the roller coaster track. Also, the fish guy looks really cool. I hope he actually looks like this. All right, let's go into the Five and Dime and look at the Fortnite merch first, and then let's discuss it. I mean, I'll be honest, of all the Halloween Horror Nights merch this year, this one is by far the coolest to me, and best designed, especially with the arch and the cool storm cloud in the background and the characters. And it also comes with the little cutout for your circus tent. You got the characters right there. They come with their little platforms, and they also come with a Fortnite logo. And oh, what's this? Oh, just some decals and some stickers for it as well. I think that's the only merch available for it currently, and it does glow in the dark. Well, moving on from the Fortnitemares merch, we're going to come over here into Central Park where Fortnitemares the Scare Zone will actually be held in. We can see that they have blue fence around the truss as well as a new stage that has formed right here. So this must be where they gritty and try to scare you by their dance moves. Over here in Central Park with Fortnitemares, we also have these fans that have appeared, and obviously, if you are familiar with Fortnite, you know of the storm. So the storm approaches, you gotta kind of go more inland to where everyone is so you can start shooting at more people on the game. And I have a feeling that's what they are going to try and recreate out here with purple lights, fog, and the audio. Now over here at the exit, we do have a shed and another stage or platform with a weird vine tentacle thing. Obviously this is going to house a scare actor to stand on, and then a scare actor will be jumping out of here. Again, it's Fortnitemares, so I don't know how scary that's going to be for Halloween Horror Nights. So they're probably just going to throw a boogie bomb at us and then start flossing and grittying, trying to get us to dance. And here's another stage for Fortnitemares where we will probably see the banana guy who will probably flossing and or grittying. Well, I wasn't going to film too much over here in Springfield, but I decided to come over here and check on the houses, and we do have a bunch of truss set up out here now. We got some dark skies coming in as well. And if you peek real close, might be a little blurry, we have the Hellraiser house over here, and it's got its logo on the entrance over there. Again, kind of hard to see, but it does say Hellraiser. And if we back it up, we'll get a nice shot of the truss over here. And remember, there's 4 houses back here. So guests are all walking around through different sections. And I'm not sure what these 2 houses will be. Probably the original IP like they usually are every year. But cool. Always fun to see. Well, let's head over through the Men in Black area and we will come to the stage that is for Nightmare Fuel, and we'll check up on anything, see if we can hear or see any construction going on. Now, past the vacation information building, we will come across here. Now, remember, this is another entrance for the Halloween Horror Nights houses in the back. That's why there's truss set up right here. You go through those 2 gate doors, but then over here, we have the Nightmare Fuel stage, which is in the old Fear Factor live building or stage. Now, at least we can see the speakers and lights at the very tip top, at least from this side. So we might walk over to the left and check it out some more. Well, standing over here on the left-hand side, all I do see are the speaker and lights. Pretty much all you really can see. I'm sure if I back up even further and had a great camera that can zoom in to the moon, we might be able to see some more details, but you know, last year and the year before we saw like circus theming hanging. That's not really the theme of it this year, especially with the vampires. So I'm curious to see if anything gets added to the top, like decoration wise. Now, if you head over into San Francisco, you will see elements of the Club Horror area coming back this year. We have a stage, we have truss. It's gonna be a great time. Now, again, this is Club Horror, so it's not necessarily scary. Honestly, this should be mixed with Fortnite with all the dancing that's going on over here, but they usually have a bunch of dancers, a DJ performing up here. People gather around, they hang out, they chill. And then last year, or the year before, we had like a beer cart right here. So they had like a trailer turned into a beer tap, garden-esque type vibe, and it was actually really nice. Now, I completely walked right past this, but over here in between London and Lombard's, we have some stuff up as well. Now, 2 years ago, we had the Peacock bar over here, and that is the streaming service for NBC Universal, and they had a bunch of their like personal IP, such as like, I think they had a Five Nights at Freddy's banner up over here, but it was a bar area where you could come and get like photos with some of the Peacock exclusive IP horror themed, you know, shows and movies. And we've got a bunch of truss over here already set up, even going all the way to the back of Lombard's. So that gives me the idea that they are going to place the bar back over here and hopefully some cool stuff. As they set up for the Mega Movie Parade, let's go ahead and walk through New York so we don't get cut off from all the floats. And we'll check in on what will soon be the Welcome to Downtown clown area. That's right, this is going to be full of clowns now. So here's the entrance into New York. So this whole area is going to feature clowns from across different IPs and original stories. Over here in downtown Clown Town, we've got Dr. Oddfellow's Grand Carnival cart. So I'm betting this thing opens up right here. We'll have some more props probably coming out here in front of it. And we'll, ooh, here we go. Oh, here's where the little scare rat will probably jump in and out of. That's cool. Yeah, so we even have Dr. Oddfellow mentioning props over here as well. Lots of clowns. Yeah, so when I say clowns, I mean they're doing Killer Clowns from Outer Space will be over here. Art the Clown will be making his appearance again 2 years in a row for Halloween Horror Nights. And if you remember last year, he was getting swamped by people, so hopefully they treat him right so he doesn't get, you know, crazy amount of people coming around getting photos and videos of him. Over here across from the tribute store, it does look like we have some new steps leading up to the stage on top. Otherwise, I don't see anything else that's really new. The truss are still over here, but they're not decorated. And there are no steps on this side either. So, yeah, slowly but surely. Now, over here in New York, we do have the return of the tribute store in its beautiful location. This is the location we always love to see it in. There are team members blocking the way because they are kind of waiting to see how the weather does for the Mega Movie Parade, so I won't get too much closer. And there's not really too much to talk about other than what we saw in the last video for this. There's a little stage up here to the left. We've got some truss up, so maybe we'll get some more props later in the week. And here are the last few truss and pieces of the downtown Clown Town area. Where all the clowns will be at. And again, this is the same type of entrance facade truss structure that we have on the other side of New York. And if it, yep, it's even covered too. Still don't know what that is yet. Could be something too spooky to have for your regular everyday guest out in the park. Well, we can take a peek over here at the truss that are up because this will be an entrance to the soundstage area once the houses are ready to go during Halloween Horror Nights. We will be walking underneath the Hollywood Drift track, which, if you remember from the last video, has finally got its element completed over the plaza stage area over here. But yeah, this will take us back over here. There's usually about 4 houses back there, and there's actually another entrance too that we can go see. It's on the opposite side of the stage. It's over here towards Minion Mayhem. And before we head over to the Minion Mayhem area, we can take a look back at New York and see all the lights that are added to the facades and all the truss. And I actually just noticed that there's one right here behind the Minion popcorn stand. Now, usually they had some food booths over here in New York, so that's probably what that's for. Going to aim down towards all the food booth area. Well, let's head back over here and we will wrap it up with the last entrance area for the houses towards the sound stages and actually get a really good view of Hollywood Drift. I almost walked right past these. Over here in front of Minion Mayhem and VillainCon, we have a bunch of stages set up. We've got it over here to the right, over here to the left. They're everywhere. So we should be getting some sort of like, I don't know, this looks like a good display stand, like how they had it last year with the statues of the IP. And right here it is beside Minion Mayhem. This will be the other entrance to the soundstage section for the houses that come back here. And like I mentioned right then, we have a great shot of the Hollywood Drift track, which I want to come take a little peek at real quick because it just looks so good right here. Looks so crazy. The supports look so cool. And soon we'll have it all finished with like, what, 4 more pieces of track? Now, before I wrap up this video and head over there back to Hollywood, let me go into the Universal Studios store real quick and show you all something that's really neat. Now, over here in the Universal Studios store at the entrance to the park, we have new Spirit jerseys. So here is the Sweet and Spooky Minion shirt. We've got a new Hello Kitty Halloween trick-or-treat shirt. Coming around to the side, it's still Hello Kitty. Oh, here we go. Trick-or-treat, and it's Homer Simpson on the Spirit jersey. And then my favorite is right here with Toothless. They've got it saying Fright Fury. So this is actually a really good step in the right direction for Halloween merch. We even have a Scooby-Doo one. Oh, look at the gang. They look so good. Oh, does it glow in the dark? Interesting. Yeah, Scooby-Doo actually looks really good. That's actually a really good merch item. And if you are curious, they are $85, and that is me saying Dole like Homer. Oh, while I head back into Hollywood, there's actually a bunch of lights on top of the facades that I missed the first go around. So here you go. There's the creepy clown face. There's a bunch of lights. Well, everyone, that's going to wrap it up for me here today at Universal Studios Florida, because Halloween Horror Nights is coming and there are so many things to look at around the park right now. Lots of merch, lots of very interesting storytelling going on, especially with clowns this year. So be sure to tune in to all the update videos, because we're only a month out and we're about to see a bunch of progress hit these streets for all the scare zones and like little gift shop areas. And like always, thanks for watching, thank you for following along, and I will see you in the next update video.